Between prepping ingredients, setting the table, and planning your tomorrow, sometimes you need an extra hand with dinner. Delta Faucet is here to help. Just ask your connected home device to fill your pasta pot with Delta Faucet Voice IQ technology and fill it with the perfect amount of water. Done. Visit deltafaucet.com/voiceIQ to see how Voice IQ can fill your dog's bowl, wash your hands, and more.
Haverty's Furniture is here to help you get your home all set for the new year, so you can set the stage with more style, set the bar more beautifully, and set a more show-stopping table. Let's set some time aside to settle in on a new sofa together, because being at home shouldn't mean having to settle for less. And Haverty's Furniture can help you start the new year off right at their holiday savings event, so you can create the perfect setting. And right now, everything's on sale store-wide.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Gobble Gobble Fatty edition of Let's Rant. Here's your boy, KD the Comic. He said fatty edition. It's KD the Comic. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another edition of Let's Rant on your favorite podcasting platform, such as Apple iTunes. You need to listen to Apple iTunes, buy their stuff, download, because I've got a lot of stock in them. And this podcast ain't paying me nothing, okay? We're going to have a lot of fun here today on Wacky Wednesdays. We want to thank Ty Retro for our song at the top of each and every show. I'm dancing again. Y'all don't want to see that. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays on your favorite podcasting platforms. We're on Apple iTunes. We are also on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Google Play, and more. A whole list of about a dozen podcasting sites worldwide. Yes, we just found out this week we officially made the worldwide list. We have 10 countries that we welcome listening each and every show. Thank you, guys. I don't even know if you understand me. I think I need to go out, take some language classes. You're like, you know, you're dang right you do, because you can't even speak English to begin with at times. But we want to thank our friends all over the United States, from England to Australia, also to the United Arabic Kingdoms. I'm not making that up. I can show you the stat. You can go on Facebook. You can go see the whole list of countries. And we also hit every demographic known to man, women, child, and teen. We want to thank you guys to another edition of Wacky Wednesdays right here on Let's Rant with KD the Comic, and also our friends at N3Radio.com. We want to give them a big round of applause. This audio studio audience is live today, baby. They are ready. We are the day before Thanksgiving. We are told to be locked into the house. Oh, some of you states are on lockdown. We'll talk a little bit about that. We're going to talk about how I started my diet right around Thanksgiving. Yes, stupid. I do it every freaking year. Why do we start our diets the week before, 2 weeks before Thanksgiving? We had this whole COVID-19 thing. I could have started my diet then, right? Instead, I packed on the COVID-19 like the rest of us here in the world. But we're going to talk a little bit about the coronavirus numbers, and coming up here later in this 45 minutes of pure, unadulterated pleasure for you and yours, we have a commercial that Dominion Voting Systems was going to do until, things things have been going wrong with Dominion Voting Systems. We found out that people have tried to do reports and go to their location of where they're at. The building's being guarded, the name's being taken down. It's so hush-hush, and it's so like, yeah, It's so mysterious. But we have their first ever commercial. We were able to get our hands on it. We don't know for how long. People could be busting down these doors. FBI, Dominion, I don't know. But hopefully Dominion can come on in and we'll have a conversation with y'all. That would be great. First ever here on Let's Rant with KD the Comic. Also, we've got some great Thanksgiving stuff coming up for you. Guys, thank you so much, man. Just thank you. I am thankful for this year for you guys, the listener. You guys are making Let's Rant one of the fastest rising podcasts on the internet. Also on n3radio.com. We want to thank you guys for allowing us to be your, how do I want to put it? The voice of a new generation. I don't know. That's a little too much. But we do want to say thank you. We're very, very thankful for that. And I want to know, can we be thankful in 2020? So many things happen. We're going to cover that, like I said. COVID numbers and Dr. Fauci says what? That's coming up as well. And we do want to talk about what's going to happen here on Fun-Filled Fridays this week. We are going to go ahead and we are going to be doing duets, the best duets and mashups of all time. And it's a kind of a dedication to this song that we're going to play right now. If you didn't get a chance to check out CMT's Crossroads with Brett Young and my favorite band, known to man, Boys to Men. I know. I am a 15-year-old girl from the 90s. I am. Listen. Hey, listen. I remember when Nate Morris threw a rose into the crowd on my birthday at the New York State Fair in the formerly known as Cole Muffler Court. Now you know I'm not making this story up. He threw me a rose because I was kidding around and screaming like a girl saying, "It's my birthday, it's my birthday." And guess who got a rose? I did. And then I lost it because I was in a drunken stupor. But if you guys didn't get a chance to check out this duet with Brett Young and Boys to Men, here's your chance right here on Wacky Wednesdays with KD the Comic. Enjoy.
I can't count the times I almost said what's on my mind, but I didn't. Just the other day, I wrote down all the things I say, but I couldn't. I just couldn't. Baby, you know that I've been wondering. So here goes nothing. In case you didn't know, baby, I'm crazy about you. I would be lying if I said that I would live this life without you. Even though I don't tell you all the time, you had my heart a long, long time ago. In case you didn't know. The way you look tonight, that second glass of wine, that did it. Oh, there was something about that kiss, girl, it did me in. Got me thinking, I'm thinking, hey, all the things that I've been feeling, I would be lying if I said that I could live this life without you. Even though I don't tell you all the time, you had my heart a long, long time ago. Yeah, you had my heart a long, long time ago. In case you didn't know. No, no. In case you didn't know.
Shut up, Mr. Movie Phone. Shut up. Yes. Yes. Yes, I have a tear to my eye, dang it. Brett Young and Boys to Men from the CMT television show Crossroads. You guys really need to check that out. What an amazing rendition. I mean, we're going to do a show dedicated this Friday to duets and mashups. I am such a lover or laver or whatever you want to say. I lather up with love of music. I really do. And hey, listen, it's Wacky Wednesdays. We don't know what's going to happen. We have so many topics to get to. And that I wanted to get to get us ready for Friday, which is our fun-filled Fridays edition. Nothing but music, guys. Music and a little bit of fun and probably one little motivational speech at the end of the show we try to do every week just to get you ready for the weekend. But again, thank you guys for listening. And for you newbies out there, make sure you check out whether it's Spreaker.com, Apple iTunes, iHeartRadio, Spotify. Make sure you go check out some of the older shows that we have, because at the end of 2020, we are going to be deleting some, but we are going to take our top probably 10 this year, I'm thinking, top 10 best shows, and putting them into a brand new podcast that's out there right now called Archives Let's Rant with KD. You guys can check out that podcast as well.
When the weather outside is frightful, the Hyundai Santa Fe is, delightful. Because it's got available H-Track all-wheel drive to make being out together better. Enter for your chance to win the newly redesigned Santa Fe, packed with all the jingle bells and whistles you need to go dashing through the snow together. To enter, visit Amazon.com/Hyundai or scan the QR code on specially marked red and green Amazon boxes. No purchase necessary. Call 562-314-4603 for complete details.
When you change your floor, it changes the whole room. Right now, save more on the floor of your dreams from LL Flooring. Save up to $500 on top of our already low prices. With a purchase of $1,500 or more, you'll receive a digital Visa gift card rebate. Visit llcashback.com for details. Choose from our selection of quality floors and get special financing. Lumber Liquidators is now LL Flooring. These are the floors homes are built on.
Archives. Let's rant with KD. Now let's rant, shall we, on this Wednesday? That's what this show's about. We play a little music, we talk a little bit, we rant a little bit, and we have a lot of topics. Now tomorrow is Thanksgiving. Gobble, gobble, turkey, turfy, stuff, your fatty, fatty day. See, I said it to Mr. Movie Phone because I didn't want you to get in trouble, and we get emails saying that guy at the top of the hour that said that just offended me. Well, that's not going to be the only thing that probably offends you on this show. So keep tuned, stay tuned, and love and enjoy us, by the way. Thanksgiving is tomorrow, and I was stupid enough 2 weeks ago to try to start my diet. Do you guys want to know how that's going? You really want to know how that's going? It's actually not too bad. About 2.5 pounds down. I know. That's what I'm saying. I think the whole reason I lose weight 2 weeks before Thanksgiving is, to be perfectly honest with you, so I can pack on 10 from now until Christmas. I think that's why I go on the diet. I don't feel so bad, and I'm sitting at 242 come January 1st going, oh my God, I'm like everybody else. I got to get in the gym and get on this hamster wheel and really start running. Hey, listen, to each his own. If you are on a diet, keep going. There are some great diet recipes out there. My wife is unfortunately someone who can't have gluten. Gluten, as Seth Rogen would say, gluten. She can't have gluten or wheat. So we really have to kind of watch our portions. Back in the day, it'd be 3 or 4 plates of potatoes for me, 17 things of turkey, 42 naps, And you know what? It'll probably be 45 this year because of the football this year. Oh, don't get me started with the NFL. My God, I'm bored. I'm bored. Like, I'm sitting there going, man, this is horrible. Even the good teams that look like they're going to be good, like the Packers dropped one last week. Now they're down to 7-3. So it's going to be very interesting. Thanksgiving. What are you thankful for? We would love to hear from you. We'll continue to give praise and thanks throughout the rest of this year. This may be something we carry on throughout 2021. I'll tell you what, it's very, very hard to have given thanks in the year that we're in. COVID, riots, presidential election. And I'm going to tell you how upset I've been right after this little comedic tidbit from Steve Martin. And he tells us what he was thankful for in Thanksgiving.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am really upset right now because I just found out that tomorrow is Thanksgiving. If I had known that, we would have done a ton of Thanksgiving sketches, and I don't know what went wrong. I am so angry, but right now, I would like to take some of this time to reflect on some of the things that I am thankful for. I am thankful for the autumn leaves, for robins, Sunday paper, and the flowers that bloom. I am thankful for the Atlantic Ocean, because without it, a lot of Portuguese would be walking into our country. I am thankful that there is no such thing as a rectal barometer. I am thankful that I don't look anything like my passport photo. Because if I did, I would look like this. I am thankful that Jonas Salk decided not to... Excuse me. I am thankful that Jonas Salk decided to take up medicine and not become a member of the Temptations. I am thankful for all the people of past civilizations who contributed to our culture. I think they did a great job, don't you? Don't you think so? I think they did too. I am thankful that my sex organs are in my pants and not on display at the Museum of Modern Art. I am thankful for laughter, except when milk comes out of my nose. I am thankful that I was given the means to help people whenever they are in need. Now all I need is the desire. I am thankful that small children don't burst into flames when you say the number 4. But mainly, I'm thankful for my guests that helped make this my best show ever. Danny Aykroyd, John Belushi, Gregory Hines, Lauren Hutton, Bill Murray, Lorraine Newman, Lynn Redgrave, Paul Schaefer, and the American String Quartet. Thanks a lot.
If you have lived underneath a tree and don't know who those people are, that is the cast, the original cast of Saturday Night Live. And boy, did I look up to each and every one of those people on that show growing up. And that's why I had, I think, a pretty good career in comedy, 13 plus years in the world of comedy. Thank you. I did all right. I'm okay. Now I'm making no money in a podcast, so we're okay here. But no, I really looked up to these people on Saturday Night Live, and Steve Martin was one of them, man. When he would host, that man was just on fire. He's thankful. I'm thankful. Are you thankful in 2020? I've had a lot of people online. We have posted this question to our website on Facebook, on our Facebook page, Let's Rant with KD the Comic. And we've had quite a few people chiming in on this. I can't read them all out, guys, but thank you so much. Scott Pritchard, one of our close friends of the show from Richmond, Virginia. This man actually had the coronavirus, had it pretty bad. He has survived the coronavirus. Yes, let's give that man a round of applause. He is thankful to still be alive. I'm thankful you are still alive, Scott. What a cool dude this guy is. Very quiet, hardworking, and this man ends up getting the COVID-19, and I don't mean the COVID-19 pounds like you and I. Okay, maybe you didn't, just me, all right? Stop ostracizing me. We also want to say hello to our friend Jen Sima here in San Antonio, Texas. Very good close friend of the show, close friend of the family. We're going to have her on here with her small business that's absolutely awesome. It's named Simply Grace. Simply Grace does these great little plaques and these homemade artifacts for you and yours. They do a fantastic job. Simply Grace Company. You should check them out. Jen Sima chimed in, and she said, I second that. And Billy Joe Tyree from Virginia as well chimed in and said, I'm thankful to have a fabulous daughter who has a lot going on around her, but still smiles and helps along the way. Abso-freaking-lutely. I am thankful, ladies and gentlemen, not just for this podcast, not just for this show, but this was a very tough show for me to start today, the day before Thanksgiving. It helps that we have a little adult beverage sitting here next to me, okay? A little Revel Stoke Pecan Whiskey. I'm throwing it out there. I'm of age, okay? And then all y'all are like, no wonder why he can't lose any weight. Right, just stop judging people. First of all, I'm thankful for people who don't judge. How's that? Take that, all right? But no, honestly, it's been such a hard time for me because of COVID-19. My sister-in-law got it. My brother-in-law got it. We lost two friends in a former church who were older and had underlying symptoms. I have to put that out there for you guys before you're like, oh, I've seen you on Facebook around people not wearing a mask. Listen, all right? If I choose not to wear a condom, that's to each his own too, all right? But we're not going to get into all of that. We're actually going to take a look at the numbers, the corona numbers here across a couple states and across the United States. The one thing that's made me get through this coronavirus season is really keeping my immunity up. I really believe in that emergency stuff. You put this stuff into your drink. It's emergency. It's on the shelves at your local stores, right next to the empty shelf of toilet paper. Emergency and keeping up your immune system has really helped me. So I want to thank them. Shameless plug. You guys can send me a check at any time. But I also want to thank God himself because he has kept all of us protected regardless if you got it or not. Those of you who have it or had it or have loved ones that you've lost because of it, it was designed by God's plan for you to tell a testimony on it. Good, bad, or ugly. I know that's easy for me to say for someone who, I know you're going to say, oh, you didn't lose a loved one. Well, we lost two very close friends in a church, and not at the same time, by the way. But we love them dearly, and we do miss them. But we know that God has a divine plan for each and every one of us. And I know that 2021 is going to be even bigger. But this show was very difficult for me to do today, ladies and gentlemen, because of the negative things going on in the world. Very upset at the simple fact that us as the American people who voted this year didn't get a fair election. I don't care if you voted for Trump, Mickey Mouse, Joe Biden. I don't care. I don't care if you voted for this guy.
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
Remix. I don't care. But this man right now is starting to get into his position. And Joe, if you're listening, you're up, dude. Tom Brady's gone down. It's your turn. You're the next in line. You're the next contestant on The President is Right. I just pray to God every day for each and every one of you and for all of us in this world to make a difference in an impactful way, and not an impactful way with a fist, a rock, or a brick going through a building. We've seen riots. We've seen death. We've seen racial prejudice. We've seen financial disarray. We've seen small businesses that continue to be shut down because of this. New York has now shut people down to 10 o'clock at night because I guess the coronavirus comes out at 10. Pennsylvania's got even worse. They've told the bars to shut down at 5. 5? People don't start drinking until 4:45. Whistle blows at 5 in Pennsylvania. But you know, Joe Biden allegedly won that. Wacky Wednesdays, I told you. But to be perfectly honest with you, tomorrow's a better day. And you guys helped me out with this show today. So I want to give you a round of applause. Thank you so much. You know, we were going to go into talking about some of these governmental shutdowns. Like in Chicago, the mayor asked people to cancel Thanksgiving plans. Cancel Thanksgiving. I'm not even going to give you the self-respect to play the freaking clip. Have you seen this woman? First of all, she looks like E.T. on crack. I could do this all day. You want to put a minute on the clock and see how many cut downs I can get for the Chicago mayor? I should put a picture of her up when you go to click on this podcast come Wednesday morning. Honestly, this woman looks like a snakefish. Have you ever seen a snakehead? That's her. She looks like a turtle without a half shell. All right? It gets even worse. She looks like she may have had the corona twice. All right? She looks like she needs a few coronas. I could do this all day. I got paid for this for a living. This woman, she even came out Halloween dressed up as Rona Man. Go and Google that. It is one of the funniest videos I have ever seen. She is giving an address to her people on TV where there's cameras. She's dressed up as a Beetlejuice-looking Batman from the Howard Stern Show. Listen, I understand some of these states want to shut down and want to take precautions. But right now, we have 3 companies out there that are working really hard at getting the vaccine in. Even today, according to, I believe, I can't even remember off the top of my head right now, and I don't have it on me, so I apologize. According to the CDC, there you go. It kicks in. I told you, it's that alcoholic beverage, you know. To be perfectly honest with you, the CDC came out and said, looks like about December 15th, December 18th, that there should be a vaccination for this. Congratulations. Does anybody want to tickle me, Elmo? Hey, do you want that new Transformer Jimmy for Christmas? Hey, Susie, you want that little Wetzelot doll? No, I want a pill to cure the coronavirus. Oh, too bad not everybody's going to have it, kind of like a Elmo doll or a Susie Wetzelot. Rumor has it they are going to try to hit some of the cities that have been hit hardest the most. New York, Chicago, I believe LA, Seattle, and they're going to offer it for free. Do not quote me on that. Check your CDC and keep watching the stock market to actually see what's going on in the news. People are talking about Newsmax, they talk about Fox, they talk about CNN. I'm going to tell you right now, watch the stock market. Even if you have no money in it, read the Wall Street Journal, read stock market reports, and you're going to see what's happening in this world. Shutdowns or not, here are some of the coronavirus numbers we need to look out for. Right now in the United States, as of today, which is Wednesday, the 25th of 2020, cases in the United States are 1.18 million. There's, that's Texas. In Texas, it's over a million people and 21,000 deaths. This is what's got me through it, guys. This is what's got me through it. Remember when we first started this thing back in February and March? We didn't know what it was. We didn't know if it was airborne. We were scared out of our mind. We were putting paper bags on. We were looking like Marty McFly from Back to the Future with our suit on and trying to wear Darth Vader mask and be like, we're really trying to get through this thing. And I look at the death rate. The death rate, if you really want me to use a calculator right now, I will. But I believe the death rate is 0.0005%. Not even a percent of that in Texas. Now, nationwide, it's well over 12.5 million cases. And we could argue cases all day. There's no flu. You could have the flu. Oh, it's corona. Oh, you broke your leg? Corona. Oh, you got a hurt tooth? Corona. There's a lot of conspiracies out there in the world, and we talked about them earlier in the year. Please make sure you go check out some of those shows here on Let's Rant with Katie the Comic. The deaths are at 258,000. So again, that's almost to that like 0.00002 remark. I'll get you the numbers after the break. Yes, it's real. Yes, it's out there. Do we got to stay protected? Absolutely. Put a mask on. Wear gloves if it makes you feel better. But I'll be honest with you. We need to take care of this right away. Because here in Texas, we have kids going back to school after the break. And now they want to change up the way they use their masks. and what type of masks. I understand the precaution, but when you have kids that got to wear it for 8 hours a day, have you tried to wear a mask for 8 hours a day, breathing in your own carbon monoxide? Just imagine what it's going to do for those kids. Just something to think about right there. Great Thanksgiving material today, right, KD? Let's lighten it up just a little bit as Thanksgiving is tomorrow. You know, there's not a lot of Thanksgiving songs, but on K-Love, if you get an opportunity to check out K-Love and their website, Scott and Kelly, one of their top DJs on K-Love, did a song with a Christian artist, and it's one of the funniest things I've ever heard since this man.
They want to hear the Thanksgiving song. All right. This is a Thanksgiving song. I hope you enjoy it. Love to eat turkey. Love to eat turkey. I love you. Love to eat turkey, 'cause it's good. Love to eat turkey like a good boy should, 'cause it's turkey to eat. So good. That clapping's messing my head up, man. I appreciate it, but I was trying to think of the next line. I'm like, all I hear is clapping. Here we go. Thanks anyways. Turkey for me, turkey for you. Let's eat the turkey in my big brown shoe. Love to eat the turkey at the table. I once saw a movie with Betty Grable. Eat that turkey all night long. 50 million Elvis fans can't be wrong. Turkey lurkey do and turkey lurkey dap. I eat that turkey, then I take a nap. Thanksgiving is a special night. Jimmy Walker used to say dynamite. That's right. Turkey with gravy and cranberry. Can't believe the Mets traded Darryl Strawberry. Turkey for you and turkey for me. Can't believe Tyson gave that girl BD. White meat, dark meat, you just can't lose. I fell off my moped and I got a bruise. Turkey in the oven and the buns in the toaster. I'll never take down my Cheryl Teague's poster. Wrap the turkey up in aluminum foil. My brother likes to masturbate with baby oil. Turkey and sweet potato pie. Sammy Davis Jr. only had one eye. Oh, turkey for the girls and turkey for the boys. My favorite kind of pants are corduroys. Gobble, gobble, goo, and gobble, gobble, giggle. I wish turkey only cost a nickel. Oh, I love turkey on Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
You cannot tell me you weren't singing along to that. Turkey, turkey, and turkey, gibble, right? Adam Sandler with a Thanksgiving song, the one that broke the mold, I'd like to say. That's just because I'm a Sandler fan. All you people don't like Sandler, with the exception of that Hubie Halloween movie on Netflix. I got to take that one away a little bit. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another edition of Let's Rant with KD, the comic man. Make sure you guys follow us on Facebook. We are on Facebook. I would love a little click, a little thumbs up, a little what's going on, KD would be nice. You can send it over to our Facebook page. It's Let's Rant with KD, the comic. Make sure you like us. And if you have heard me say that on the show, and you come and go like the page and tell me that you heard me say it, and then you like the page, guess what? I am going to send you one of our brand new t-shirts. Why y'all laughing, man? No, I'm going to send them the brand new Dominion voting t-shirt. Oh, speaking of which, we got that commercial lined up. Let's go to the commercial. This year, there's been a lot of spectacles out there. But the one thing that you can count on, 1, 2, maybe 3 times to get it right, is Dominion voting. Cast your vote this season, next season, because even where your one count works, guess what? Your count may work several times over. Dominion voting, where we work not for the people. I told you guys I had that commercial, didn't I? All revved up for you. This was what they were going to use. You know, they thought they were going to have this big movement, you know, Dominion voting machines. We're going to be taking the world by storm. Well, they kind of have, because, you know, they kind of elected their Venezuela leader. They kind of helped the Ukraine almost lose. And, you know, I'm going to tell you something. They helped Joe Biden win. Yeah, so I'll let you know about that. I had to whisper that, you know, because Secret Service can bust down this door anytime. Having a little bit of fun with you guys on Let's Rant here with KD the comic. And I wanted to switch it up a little bit because I'm going to tell you what. I've had a stressful week, guys. I really have. I had a real stressful week. Looking forward to Thanksgiving and just kind of hanging out with friends and family. Yes, you laugh at me. I'm hanging out with friends. I don't care what y'all say. We're going to keep it to 4 guests. You know why? Because after 5, Corona says, hey, let's eat. It's stupid. It's so stupid. Listen, there's certain people in your life that you trust. I know you heard me sniffle. You're like, he's got Corona. There's certain people you trust and believe in, and you know they've been around people, and they take care of themselves, and they take care of their health. And that's the way it should be. I believe in one person, and that's God Almighty and Jesus Christ. They've got me. I am protected. You know what? I don't need to wear a mask. I am protected by the blood of Jesus. Hallelujah. Amen. I'm just saying. You think I'm mocking him, but I'm really not. I have this belief. I have this feeling that I'm going to be okay, and we're all going to be okay, especially because the CDC said so December 18th. Whether it's Pfizer, whether it's Moderna, whether it's AstraZeneca, whether it's Pez. Wouldn't that be cool? They come out with a Corona pill in Pez form. They give you the look of the little coronavirus, little knob on top. And yes, the coronavirus is a knob. Full of it today, guys. Full of it today. But we're going to be over this, guys. You may not believe in God, but continue to pray. That's what I got to tell you guys. I'm supposed to do an I'm sorry segment. Mr. Movie Phone's looking at me from some remarks that we had on Monday's show. I mean, should we get to the I'm sorry segment? I'm not ready. I'm not ready yet. I'm really not. You want me to do it? Oh, okay, Monday we had a show here at Let's Rant with KD the comic, and not always I apologize for the things that I say and do. However, I know you poked me. It's not we, it's you. No, it's me, Mr. Movie Phone. I came on here and I really ripped apart some of the people in Hollyweird. I don't like what they're doing. I really believe that the only reason they're starting to have a say in things is because nobody's paying attention to them. I honestly believe in that. I ripped Jimmy Fallon pretty good, and I know Jimmy Fallon's at home crying right now, saying, oh my God, KD the comic made fun of him. I'm kidding. He's not, okay? I get it. I may have offended some Fallon fans. Man, you say that fast 10 times. Fallon fans, Fallon fans, Fallon fans. And I got to say, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. No, you're telling me to say sorry. Okay, we'll say sorry to Jimmy Fallon and Holly Weird. I only think it's fitting. Yep. We did this once before, and you played It's Hard to Say I'm Sorry in the background. So I'm sorry to you, Jimmy Fallon. You know how you write notes? Well, I'm sorry that I ripped on you in the show, saying you have nothing else better to do than to come out with messy hair and horrible jokes. I still believe that, but at the same time, I apologize. I know, this apology is kind of like the fact that someone comes up to you and say, oh yeah, by the way, I gotta tell you how I really feel. Jimmy, you're a great entertainer. You're a great, I almost said actor, that's a lie. But I've got to tell you, I do apologize for ripping on you so hard. However, I also believe that Hollywood should keep their nose out of things. Now, Robert De Niro stepped over the line by saying he wanted to punch Trump in the face. But I do apologize to you, Mr. De Niro, because I do not want to get whacked. Whoopi Goldberg! I still don't apologize to you. I really don't. And all the yentas from The View, I really don't. Maybe I'm starting a storm here by calling women yentas. I love women. I love my wife. I love being married so much that I've been married twice. But I don't apologize to you, Whoopi Goldberg, because you think you have a voice and it's being used for the good, and it's actually causing more fuel to the bad fire. Hollywood should come together and apologize to us. I want to hear Chicago in the background when they get on stage. I apologize to the American people. But no, I will take it one step further here on Let's Rant with Katie the Comic and apologize for them, as I am a 23-year entertainer, not a good one apparently. Yes, I had a background part in an Oscar-nominated film, so I apologize for us Halloweenians. Sorry, I'm just screwing around now, I know. But I do apologize to Fallon, and I really want to tell you I'm sorry. I really do. That was very hard for me to do. I just want to say I do apologize to Fallon, and if I offend any fans on here, you know what? Screw you. No, I'm kidding. That's what this show's about. We have a little fun. We poke a little fun. We rant. We rave. And if you don't know what the hell I was talking about for the last 2 minutes, hey, make sure you go check out Monday's show. Shameless plug. Go back and check out the show's archive section on Spreaker.com, Apple iTunes, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and more. We are coming to the top of the show already. Can you believe that? And I do want to leave you guys with like a really nice song before I get up out of here. And Thanksgiving's right around the corner, so I would really like to give thanks to you, the listener, man. This year, you have been fantastic. You've emailed, you've sent things, you've sent your beliefs and your concerns, especially with the election over the last couple weeks. You actually went ahead and signed a couple petitions that we were doing with the Stop the Steal movement. You've written letters to Congress. You've written letters to the United States President. I don't know if he'll read them, but you made a movement. You believed. And I just want to say thank you, the listener. I am thankful for my wife. I'm thankful for my kids. I'm thankful for my job. I am thankful for my God. I am thankful for my mother and father and my brother. I'm thankful for my family. And man, it's been a crazy 2020. We've got one more month before this whole debacle is over. Or is it over? Only time will tell. I want to thank you, Mr. Joe Biden, because I'm going to have 4 years of material. You are my Jimmy Carter. I thank you. But no, I want to thank you for the job that you're going to do ahead of time. Remember what they say, you pray for your friends and family, and you also pray for your enemies. Joe, I'm not saying you're my enemy, but when you start taxing my guns, you got a problem, I'm just going to say. But hopefully you guys have really enjoyed the show. Don't forget, on Friday, we are going to be doing our Fun-Filled Friday edition. It is more music than you can handle. We're going to do some great mashups. We're going to do some great maybe we'll do a few parodies. I'm not too sure. But we're going to also have some great duets from the history of music, from the future, and more. That's on Fun-Filled Fridays with KD the Comic. If you would like to comment and have your comment read on the show, just like those who sent in their Thanksgiving thanks to their friends and family this week, make sure you send us an email at letsrantwithkd@yahoo.com. But I do want to get out of here, guys, and just, I want to thank you. I really do. And no better way to thank you than to close with the group that makes me cry. That was some late laughter. Here's Boys to Men. Thank you, guys. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Love your loved ones. Pray to your God. Pray to thee, God. And guess what? We're going to get through this because we've beaten everything else in this world as human beings. We're going to beat all this. Thank you. Have a great Thanksgiving. Eat lots. Drinks lots. Think of Katie. Hey, play Let's Rant in the background. That's right. Fun-Filled Fridays right around the corner, guys. Oh, and I thank you. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. And what did I do? And I thank you. Sorry, I had to get that one last thing in. Have a great Thanksgiving, guys. Take care. And thank you for listening to Let's Rant with KD the Comic. Once again, thank you for listening to Let's Rant with KD the Comic. Join us every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on your favorite podcasting site and over on n3radio.com. Thank you for listening and happy Thanksgiving from all of us here at Let's Rant with KD.
Who are you texting?
My therapist.
You text with your therapist?
Text, video chat, call. Yep.
That sounds too easy. How did you find her?
I just went to betterhelp.com/save. She's a licensed therapist and it's all online. I connect when it's convenient for me and don't waste time driving anywhere. Plus, it's affordable.
I wonder if I should try it.
It's great to talk to someone in confidence. She's helped me sort out quite a few things. And right now you save 10% off the first month when you go through betterhelp.com/save.
Betterhelp.com/save. Got it.
At LL Flooring, we're pros at helping pros find the right floor for even your pickiest clients. So if they want waterproof flooring, but it's got to be sturdy so their dog can jump around without making a mark, and strong enough to handle the broken, no cleats in the house rule over and over and over again, all for a great price? That's easy, because we can help clients stay on budget while delivering on quality they want. Why else would we have over 400 floors? These are the floors homes are built on. Lumber Liquidators is now LL Flooring.